Okay, so welcome back. In the last tutorial we created our base and in this tutorial we're going to create the front for our skills project. So the first thing we need to do is create a new part, or they call it a new element here. So let's go create part studio, and we've got a new part studio here, and I'm going to right click on here and rename it base. And what we want to do now is create a new sketch. Now we're going to create a sketch on the right hand pane. So I'm going to click on this pane here and click right. So we're looking at it square on. So we've got a square sketch and we're going to draw a rectangle, and this one actually wants to be 70 by 70. So I'm going to type in 70, then click the return button and then type in 70. So that is 70 by 70. And I can then click isometric, and we can turn this from 2D sketch into 3D solid. So I'm going to click the extrude button, select the solid, and this wants to be 15 millimeters thick. So I'm going to type in 15 and click my tick. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is create the finger joint. So we're going to create another sketch. So I'll click on a sketch, click on that plane there, and click on the right. So I'm looking at it front on, and I want to draw two rectangles. So the first rectangle here wants to be 23 by 15. And I'm going to draw another rectangle here that, again, you see the extension lines it's grabbing there. This is making it easier for me, so I know it's going to be 15 high, so I can just select the 23 there and it keeps it at 15. So I can then click my tick, select the isometric view, and if I click the extrude button and extrude that there and that there. Now instead of adding material I want to remove, so I'm going to go the other way, click remove and type in 15 and click the tick to confirm it. So the next thing we want to do is we want to drill a hole, because we're going to put a bolt through here to fix the tube in place. So I'm going to start my sketch, I'm going to click on this plane here again, click the right, and I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to position it there. Now that wants to be, the circle could be 4 millimeters diameter. That doesn't actually matter because we're going to change this, and I'm going to use the dimension tool to position it. So I want to position it from there, and that wants to be 27.5 millimeters down, and it wants to be in the middle, so it needs to be 35 in from the side. So I'm going to click the center of the circle, this line here, and that's 35, because you noticed I took it off that extension line, it found the center and extended, and it put it in there for me. So I'm going to click my tick, and that is my start of my hole. So I'm going to click the isometric back in there. Now what we can do now, I could just literally extrude that, but we're going to use the hole tool now, which is quite a handy feature. So I'm going to go to the hole tool at the top here. So I'm going to select that, I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to select that point that we've got from there. Now fortunately these sizes here are exactly as I want them. You can change these, you can change the width of the hole, the width of the chamfer, you can customize it here, but what we want the hole to be is 4 millimeters width. The chamfer width at the top is 6, and the chamfer angle at 90 degrees. But you can play around with these so you can see how they work. So select the hole, click that there, and we have our front. So that is that part there. Good luck.